In this demonstration, I have an application. It's Camtasia 26.0.0 and it's 320 megabytes in size with the vendor's install. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this into an Intune Win package file using the Intune Win app util.exe. With video editing, I will skip the loading and we can see it is now complete. I'm also going to do a package into a Cloudpager application container of the same application. So that is Camtasia version 26.0.0. The process for packaging doesn't really matter per se, but I do want to show that I am just doing a default install of this application while capturing it into the Cloudpager application container. And again, with video editing, we don't have to sit through the install while that's being captured. We can see this is now complete. And just to show also, when I stop the actual monitoring here of the install, we're going to see that there were no errors, and I just went ahead then and cloudified the application. But we'll skip forward because we want to focus on the actual deployment times here. Okay, I'm on my demo machine here. This is a Windows 365 Cloud PC, and you can see it's currently 1:54 p.m. on December 3rd. So I'm going to go ahead in Intune, and I'm going to create a Win32 app, and I'm going to feed it the Intune Win package that we just created. So that is this Camtasia 2026 Intune Win package. Okay, to proceed, I will set the name, description, publisher information, app version, and I'll give it a nice image. Now again, I'm doing video editing to speed this part of the process up, but you're probably familiar with this process. I'll also pass a silent install command and also a silent uninstall command as well. This is obviously a requirement for this type of install. I'm going to set the base OS requirement. I'm going to set a detection rule here. I'm just going to use the Camtasia Studio.exe for the detection rule. That way, Intune is going to know whether the install was successful. Finally, I'm going to do my assignment. I'm going to use a group of devices that are Cloud PCs. So I'm going to select my Cloud PCs group. Okay, once selected, I'll click Next. And finally, I'm going to go ahead and complete the creation of this application. And we can see now the counter is underway. The upload is in progress. Again, I won't make us sit through this. I'll do some video editing, and that way we'll just kind of skip forward to when the upload is almost complete. Okay, at this point, the upload's almost complete, and actually if we look at the upload progress, we should be able to see that it indicates the actual creation of the application was about 3 minutes ago, so it's another tell to how long this process is taking. But the total was 157 seconds, which equates to 2 minutes and 37 seconds for that upload. Now, since the upload's complete, over on our Cloud PC, let's start a timer, and it's 2:09 p.m. on December 3rd once again, and the timer is going to count us to how long it takes to install the application. Of course, using video editing again, we could see towards the end, the actual timer does not fit how long it's taking, but it was a total of 7,595 seconds, or 2 hours, 6 minutes, and 35 seconds to complete the deployment of Camtasia to this Cloud PC. And since it's there, why don't we just launch the application and time that too? And it looks like the launch time was about 45 seconds, and of course this is a first launch, which is typically a bit slower. But with that complete, let's go and actually take our Camtasia Cloudpager application container and upload that into Numecent Cloudpager. So I just drag and drop it on, and we can see the upload timer is underway. Now, instead of actually populating the application information and then doing the upload, with Cloudpager, I can actually edit the application information while the upload is in progress. So I'm going to do things like set the application name, version, publisher, and set that nice image, the same that we did within Intune. And once ready, I click Publish, and I'll just confirm. And it's still going in the actual upload progress. So we'll do video editing, and it's almost complete now. And we can, of course, see that the upload time was 108 seconds total, which equates to 1 minute and 48 seconds. But now let's go ahead and take our cloud paging application container and get it over to our Intune tenant. I'll do this by going to my Intune storefront, and I'm just going to edit the Intune storefront and add our Camtasia 26.0.0 application. I'll go ahead and publish this change, put in a comment and confirm, and within a few seconds over in Intune, if I refresh, we're going to see Camtasia in the list. And if I click into the application, you can view the properties, and you can see that this is a Win32 package type that has been automatically created for us. And we can see commands populated that are specific for cloud paging application containers, and even a detection rule has been set. But let's go ahead and actually assign this application to the same Cloud PCs devices group. And once that's completed, I'm going to go over to my Cloud PC, where we could see it's 6:13 p.m. on December 3rd, and the count is underway. I will use video editing again so we don't have to sit here waiting, but we could see over on the device that Camtasia has been delivered, and it took 2,845 seconds, which is exactly 47 minutes and 25 seconds. And you can see the time is 7:01 p.m. And if I launch the application just like I did with the locally installed Win32 native app type, we should see that the application launch time is faster. Now, I'm not doing any video editing this time. I'm just going to allow the launch to happen. This is being delivered over our Cloud Paging CDN, thanks to Cloudpager integration with our Intune storefront, and there we have it. So for a total rundown, the upload time was about 49 seconds faster to Cloudpager for a cloud paging application versus an Intune Win upload to Intune. The deployment was more than twice as fast for the cloud paging app via Intune, and even the launch time was 25 seconds faster in this instance. The most glaring difference, of course, is in the deployment time, and cloud paging applications delivered with Intune expedite deployment times significantly. I should highlight that both packages were ultimately delivered to the endpoint as Win32 packages using Intune, which has a default refresh of 60 minutes. You can expect even your largest applications to be available at the next refresh cycle in Intune when delivered as cloud paging application containers, whereas with your Win32 native apps, that is unlikely to be the case.